Hello, my star seeds. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea, but I do appreciate it. So thank you for being here and allowing me to entertain you for a short period of time. This is for Pisces, and this is the Steampunk tea reading. And of course, it comes in a card form. Uh, but I hope you have already viewed the video that actually describes and gives you information regarding the steampunk cards. Okay, because that'll give you like a little heads up. And welcome to Spiritual Compass. Like I said, I appreciate you being here. Okay, now this is Pisces. As I was shuffling your cards, I was receiving a message about the only thing that I heard was mechanical. So some of you may have either experienced it or are experiencing it or will be experiencing it. Some kind of a mechanical malfunction. This is going to put a little damper on your finances, but it'll turn over. It's going to take most likely, I'm telling you because I heard a three with the three, okay, mechanical and three, so it may take 3 weeks, 3 months, and I don't think 3 years, but 3 weeks or 3 months before you start recuperating a little bit on there. And this reading, just like any reading, only you will know who the individuals are or what is happening in your life. You understand? Because you don't know me and I don't know you from Adam. So you will know yourself if this applies to you or not. So take what applies and what doesn't, just let it go. All right? That's my saying lately. Let it go. All right, so Pisces, here we go. We're going to start. By the way, I wanted to just show you your card, Pisces, because it's a beautiful card. It's just beautiful. This is your symbol here. And then the rest of these messages will be. So let me just start by telling you that the 3 cards here, the 3 messages here, the T messages this is all symbolic. So this is the base of everything that's going on, whether it's cohesive or not. And then this particular message here comes from the bottom of the deck. I want you to understand, as I described in the other video regarding this this deck, is that the bottom card is the shadow card. Some people call it a base card, foundation, but it's also the secret message, something that's hidden, that you are not like ready to talk about right now, or maybe you just started to, because energies do change. So it's something that you may not have been, wanting to talk about. So, but it will eventually come out. It's just that right now you're not sure about it. You're contemplating the pros and the cons on this whatever situation, or something that you're going to be starting, or something that you're going to resolve will be in this particular message here. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and start with your shadow card, okay? This is lovely. Look at this. It is romantic, and it's a high number, 30. Many of you are spiritually, how should I say, you're raising your spirituality, your inner. You're raising this. You're recognizing self, but you're getting to that point. You're dealing with someone else that you must have a real deep love for, or that you want to be with at this time. Or if you're with someone, rekindle this love. Rekindle this love. But this is an indication that you would need to add flame into your love life, because you might feel uncomfortable in one way or another, maybe perhaps questioning yourself and saying to yourself, you know, am I doing the right thing? Am I pleasing my partner? But don't hold back. You know, add flame to your relationship. It's very important. But this is something that you may have been uh, thinking about for quite some time, or wanting to know how to actually handle the situation on your own. Also, this is an indication that there's just a lot of passion in some kind of relationship, okay? And this is also lighting your path. And you're starting to realize the path that you want to take. But you're not really discussing this with too many people. Many of you are going to be entrepreneurs. You're planning on doing something on your own, okay? But you're also going to be discussing it with a partner. This is something that you're contemplating on it. It's like a hidden secret right now. You don't want to plaster it all out all over the place. It's like a newscast or whatever, or a megaphone. But it's something that you are keeping to yourself, okay? This is a form of enlightenment, a form of learning for you. You're going to be getting some inspiration, you know, how should I say it, inspiration that's going to be coming from all different angles. Because again, the light here is showing a pathway. You're going to be able to see in front of you what's available and what is inspiring you and how to go forward with it. All right? Your career path, you need to look at it in a positive way, you know, with a positive light. This is all light. So you need to see it in a positive way. Now, I do want to remind you that if you're unhappy with with your job or with your position, I know some of you do not have one, but you're trying to get, how should I say it, be your own independent boss, okay? But if you're in a job and you're unhappy, it's time to learn to learn more skills and rediscover. Because you may need to take a class or be part of a classroom to learn new courses, or to develop or increase or enhance your skills, your current skills. You do need to, again, this is an indication of checking your finances, okay? Don't squander your money. Do not squander any money. Whatever it is that you need to do, of course, you know, because things happen, okay? But don't squander your money. Don't give it away. Don't ignore what's in front of you, because all the messages are going to be coming in your pathway. That's what the light is all about. Everything is in the pathway. Don't ignore it. Just look at it, okay? Because right now, your little hidden secret here is as if you have great ideas, you know, to grow financially. All right? So this is all involving that. There's such a beautiful, beautiful message, beautiful symbol for you. That's just beautiful, beautiful, Pisces. But you'll be dealing with somebody else. It's just, this is like a secret, a hidden secret, something that you're not going to talk about immediately. But it will eventually come out. So let's check the rest of them. Now, I do want to remind you that this particular message may or may not go along with your basics. And it may, okay? So it's like taking a chance. A good chance. Oh, okay. Just looking at this, many of you are dealing with people that are quite obnoxious or kind of loud. They're just loud people. at the current time. So that's what the drum is all about. Remember that the drum could be tapped lightly, but it could also be tapped loudly. And in your circumstances, because this is you right now, you're with people that are just perhaps maybe obnoxious, kind of loud. Um, but let me give you a little further thing on that with the drum, because the drum is also a high number, and it equals a 9, which is almost ending of a circle, or a cycle rather. You're ending a cycle. So you might be learning some new things at your workplace or where you're at, or you are gaining skills, okay? You're getting support from others, all right? I do need to let you know that someone in your circle is a threat to you at this time. So you need to learn self-control, which you will. It takes a little while, but self-control. Because what you're looking for is rhythm and harmony. That's all you're looking for, rhythm and harmony, okay? And I see that pay attention to others' feelings, okay? Apparently, because you have the book here and it's closed, and there's a lot of secrets in here, or you're not divulging certain things, you may not be listening. You're not listening. You're not listening to people. You're not paying attention, rather. Not paying attention to other people's feelings, okay? You might have somebody in your circle that, of course, they get a little loud trying to tell you or trying to communicate with you, and you're not really listening to what they're saying. You're not paying attention. They might be giving you some kind of, in their conversation, some kind of a warning or something for you to pay extra attention or to be alert about, and you're not doing that. You're closed. Your book is closed here, which is an indication that you're not really listening to what is being said. You're not paying attention to what is being said about this. Then, of course, in a way, I wouldn't blame you if you have a group that are very loud and very obnoxious, and I can understand that because you're trying to remove any negativity that they might be saying. But there are some things that people are trying to tell you to pay attention to. It's like hint, hint, and if you're not going to get it, when it does happen or whatever occurs, then you're going to say to yourself, I didn't listen. I didn't pay attention to what they were saying. Okay? Try not to try not to overpower your colleagues at work, because this is an indication of overpowering a colleague or two at work. You don't need to make other people uncomfortable or to have them think that you're a snob when you're not really a snob, okay? And don't be in a rush to get anywhere, even to get, even to get a raise, or to get how should I say it, a promotion. Don't be in a rush for any of those things. Those things come your way when they're supposed to come your way, and the universe will give it to you if it's on their list. Okay? If it's not there, it's not there. If you don't pay attention, you're going to miss a lot of important messages. A lot. And a lot of you feel like you're going in a circle. Okay? But this circle is also a circle of progress if you pay attention to the little messages. Okay? So listen carefully to messages that you receive, right? But this is indicating to me that you're closed in that area, and you need to have the self-control. Some of you do not like what you're being told. Well, that's life, honey. That's life, Pisces. You gotta listen to what they say, good or bad. Listen to what they say, because you're going to pick up messages from there that are going to be very, very important and in your life. Okay, so pay attention. Pay attention. Now, the with the closing of the book, aside from what I just said, that there's very little attention here. Many of you are going to have to, wow, and it blends with this one right here. It just cohesive with this one here. Many of you are going to have to prepare some kind of document or paperwork, or go into studies, or a new type of learning, or discovery. Okay, you hold a lot of secrets. Again, it's going with this. You hold a lot of secrets, and it's not that it's bad or anything like that, but sometimes if you know that it's a secret that's going to be detrimental to someone else, you know, you need to use logic, you know, in what you're doing and thinking or your actions. Okay, you're going to be receiving some kind of advice from a loyal friend, a good friend. All right, and it might be a friend that you haven't seen for quite some time. And this is the thing, the number here is 28, which is a 10, and it's a completion. You will be completing this cycle with the learning and developing new skills, or going into more schooling or something regarding education or learning. You'll be completing that. You're going to be opening a new chapter and closing a chapter. Okay? Keep that in mind. But this is more like closing a chapter, because your book is closed. And this could have multiple meanings, you know. Many of you are right here. If there's an indication that there's a ring, either a wedding certificate or a wedding ring, or an engagement, some kind of an engagement ring, a ring, just a ring. It's an indication. It's also an indication to open communications. You need to open up communications. Okay? Now, this is the thing. Because it's closed here, and normally it means that you need to open up communication when you're not doing it. You're not doing it, especially with a loud group. So it's an indication that you're not really talking to some of these people. You're just not talking with them at all. You're very intelligent. This is an indication of high intelligence. And you need to, again, with your budget, stick to your budget, and do not flounder your money. Don't start giving it away or doing something extra. Okay? Something extra. You will be having, somebody's going to start a little argument with you, and you're going to keep shut. You're not going to be responding to this little fiasco. Use your discretion, man, because depending on the situation or circumstances at that moment, you may not want to respond. It looks like you're not going to. You might even close communication completely with the individual. But the individual is a pretty loud individual. Okay? But this is really, really, it's like a heads up, Pisces. Okay? And I see as it goes and it comes into this particular, this is going to be fantastic, because this is a cycle, I said, and you're going to end it, you're going to close it, you're going to end it. End it. So this one here, I've got to show it to you because I think it's a lovely card. I think it's a lovely message. Just lovely. This is an indication that it's a winning hand. It's a winning hand. That's what this is. A winning hand. And I think it's so, it's cute, it's adorable. It's got the little cards on there. This is an indication of minor losses, okay? The minor losses. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. This is because this is leading into the gambling situation and taking a risk. So don't gamble. Again, use discretion if you're going to take some kind of a small risk. But this here, the symbols are letting you know to think carefully. You know that you can take a chance, but you have to think carefully because there could be minor losses. So don't gamble. Patience is needed here throughout. You need patience because many of you just flare off. Because then you right by the drums, you flare off. Okay. You need to have definitely, Pisces, a plan B. Okay. Now you may have a plan A. You need a plan B and you need a plan C. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this 31 turns into 4, which is stability and structure. Because this is what you're looking for. You're looking for a foundation that's solid. And you can have it. Apparently you will have it because this is one of your wishes here. You know. So you will have it. It's just that you need this control before you reach any further. Because patience is required. And don't underestimate those that are close to you. Okay? If you need assistance, ask for it. And think really carefully about your career path. Again, don't gamble. If you don't have a plan, you're going to experience some setbacks. Okay? So keep that in mind. Just prepare yourself, you know, prepare and just remain one step ahead of anybody, any kind of competition or competitors. Just keep one step ahead of whatever it is that you're planning to do. Because right now, Pisces, you hold the key to the winning hand. So plan your decisions. And also remember that other options may look real attractive. So this is an indication you can proceed, but proceed with caution and patience before you even decide to go take that risk. All right? This is a beautiful reading for you. Oh my gosh, just a beautiful reading. Gosh. Well, I have a twist with your little reading here. And I have my girls here. Get your mind out of the gutter. And so they like to say, give you 2 messages, Pisces. They like to give you 2 messages. Now they're a little raw, but they mean well. They really do. My girls mean well. Get your mind out of the gutter. But they mean well. They're super cool. Okay? Come on, spit one out. Come on. Or lay one out for me. Mind out of the gutter. Here we go. Come on. The first one. Wow. It says, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. And then it says, you need some fucking time alone. And you know why. All right. That was the first message. Aren't they sweet? They're just so sweetheart, I'm telling you. They're sweethearts. They mean well, though. They mean well, Pisces. Oh, my goodness. This one just jumped out. And it said, get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Oh, my goodness. Aren't they beautiful? They just love everybody. They love you. They love you. Thank you, Pisces, for being here and allowing me to entertain you for a short period of time. Okay? Love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to. Have a wonderful day and be safe. Namaste.